I want people to fully realize that black people is the only one that don't take accountability. The race of black people or the black race doesn't take accountability for anything. It's always he say she say, and it's a crowd mentality. You understand me? So it's a crab in a bucket mentality. When one black person starts to reach the top, climbing the ladder, it's somebody always at the bottom of that ladder that's gonna kick it over, and now they have to start back over. Black people is the only race that is jealous for everything they do. I'm sorry to call a spade, but that's usually how it goes. You see a lot of cultures. You see the Asian culture. They come into America. They have their own businesses, and they stay with their people. Like they stay in the same house. They don't worry about, oh, I'm gonna move out of my mom's and dad's house at this age at 18, and I'm gonna go to school for 4 years, get this specific job. They're not worrying about none of that. They're Spanish. They have their entire family staying with them. You got the brothers, the sisters, the wife, the husband, the kids. You have the grandparents in the same house. But they're peaceful. They're happy. They have everything they want. They understand that family is a structure. But in the black community, it's frowned upon to stay together as a family. Have you ever noticed, especially black people, have you ever noticed like when your grandparents are deceased, a lot of the family function isn't the same anymore. Meaning the grandparents usually bring the family together. Hey, we need to have a family reunion. Hey, we need to come together for such and such birthday. Hey, we need to come together for Thanksgiving. But when the grandparents are no longer here, that's when the black people, they decide to, I'm gonna do my own thing now. Grandmother, grandfather, they ain't planning this year. They not even here no more. So why are we going over there? Oh, that's my family. That's my cousin. That's my auntie. But we don't really talk like that. Cause every time I come around, they always want something from me. It's gimme, but it ain't what you gonna give me. So a lot in the black community, it's a lot of headbutting amongst each other, amongst the siblings, amongst the father, the mother, grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, etc., etc. And then you see that one black person, whether it's a woman or a man, that's in a community that is getting somewhere with their life. They going to school, they going to law school, they're becoming a doctor. You have the people that will congratulate them. Hey, I'm proud of you for doing this. I remember you was such yay high, and you said you was gonna be a doctor, and now, hey, you made that dream come true. Then you have the people that will congratulate you, but they obviously hate you. They show envy of you. They don't really care about your success. They just showing you love because everybody else is showing them love, and it will make them feel awkward if they don't. But deep down, they really hate you. They want your life. They want everything that you want or that you have and that you desire to have, but they don't want to put the work in. They see themselves in you, meaning the person that they wanted to be in life, they see it in you, but they understand that they couldn't dig into their potential, so now they can't be you. So they can't be in the position that you in right now. You just understand? It's envy and jealousy in the black community all around. A lot of people that pass away, besides the natural causes of being sick, etc., it's all because jealousy. He say, she say. It was miscommunication that went along around the way, came out his ear, her ear, went out of her ear, his ear. And the truth got misconstrued along the way. Meaning somebody may have told her 75% of the truth, but by the time it got to that last person, the truth isn't existent. I mean, they don't manipulated the words as in, okay, what the first person said is nowhere near what they said. Everything that the last person got or that was transmitted to the last person was a lie. You understand me? So I feel like, especially being black, I feel like we have to do better as a race, as a community, as a culture. You have to uphold. And then in the black community, a lot of the rappers are praised. You understand me? So a lot of the rappers, the celebrities, influencers, they'll praise. You get on your social media accounts and you follow them, you like them, You have people that follow them, like them, subscribe to their channel. They comment everything. They know their birthday. They know the drama that's going on in their life, the situation. They know about they baby mama, their baby father. They know about their kids' birthday. You know a lot about their lives, but you don't know enough about your own life. How can you keep up with somebody so much that don't even know about you? That's another reason that the black community is failing. They worry about too much of nothing. They don't even worry about themselves. If you put all the energy that you put in to worry about the next person, I guarantee you'll be successful. If they're close to it, because why you worry about the celebrity? This celebrity don't even know nothing about you. Never saw you in his or her entire life, but you worry about them. You worry about other people. You're not even focused on your own life. You worry about the next GTA 6 and making sure that your creative player have this Lamborghini, this car. Okay, I gotta go ahead and hit this height so I can get this amount of money, so I can get this specific car, this villa, this condo. I want to build up my franchise, but you're not even trying to build into your own life. You don't even want to build in your own empire. So how can I or anybody take you seriously? You playing a game that you don't even want to play. You don't even want to be the character that you are right now. You don't even want to be the person that God wants you to be. You're being a waste of a seed. You're being a bum. But you will go in and get that GTA 6, the $100 game, and you'll create a whole new player and say, this is me. How about you go and create the person that you need to be, that you need to become, that you desire? What you doing on GTA, okay, creating all the money so I can get the materialistic things, the villas, the condos, the houses, the cars. You know you can do that in real life, right? And boss up your own life. But you have to work your ass off. But obviously you don't want to work your ass off because you rather trade $100 and get this game and make life on easy mode. Meaning building this character. I don't have to put that much work in on myself. But I can put this much work in the game and get what I desire. It doesn't make sense. Like, y'all have to get it together. If you can't get it together, leave it alone. The black community is ruined, if you want to ask me. Bro, we're the only people that will pull other people down. When you see a black person success, when you see them at the top of the pyramid, all the early mornings to late nights that they sat there and cried, and now it's their time to shine. You will have people that will congratulate, then you will have people that will congratulate them silently, and then you will have people that envy them, that jealous of them, that really hate them. They hate to see somebody shine. And the reason because of that, because they know they could have been in that position if they really pulled that same potential out of themselves, but they didn't want to put in the work. But it's because you put in the work and that you are there right now. You understand me? You put in the work, but they didn't. And now they trying to blame you because they didn't put in the work. How the fuck does that happen? Come on, man, let's be for real if you want to be anything in life. You have the Hispanics, they come together as a family, as a culture. You have the Asians come together as a family. You have the whites come together as a family. You have everybody but the blacks that's coming together for everything that they want in life. The blacks is the only one that want to move individually. Meaning, when they get a hint of success, they want to move out of their parents' house. They want to buy the condo. They want to buy the penthouse. They want to get the Lambo. So they can be able to say, I purchased this. Oh, this is my Lambo. This is my Rolls Royce. This is my villa. Black people are the only culture that does that. But you have the other races. You have the Asians, the Hispanics, etc., that when they get a sense of money, when they get a hint of money, they invest into themselves. They buy real estate. They don't care if they go out and buy this brand new vehicle. That vehicle is for the entire family. Just say if it's two brothers in a house. They have their wives and kids in that same house. They have their grandparents. Then they have a nanny or a cook. So therefore, the two brothers can work their ass off all day. And the mothers, they are taking care of the kids. Then you have the maids or the cooks that's right there that's cooking for them every day. In that same house, it doesn't bother them because everything that they have in life is each other's. It's not just one. It's two. For example, you have the Tate brothers. Whether you hate them or not, you have to respect them. Andrew and Tristan. Bro, they stay together. Everything that one does, the other does. They don't say, oh, this is my car. They say, this is our car. We got over 40 plus cars. They don't say, this is my house, my real estate. They say, this is ours. Because everything they doing is setting not only themselves up, but for their families, for their kids. You understand me? They share a lot of the wealth. And that's how the world should be. But black people, when they get a hint of success, it's always, okay, let me go buy the biggest change, the most expensive one. Let me go get the bracelet. Let me go out here and get iced out. You understand me? Let me go ahead and get the earrings, the iced out earrings. Let me go ahead and get the material. Let me get the car. Let me get the Lamborghini. Let me get the Ferrari. Let me get the Rolls Royce. Let me get the penthouse. Let me get the condo. And once I get it, they don't feel a sense of happiness. I guarantee you. They might feel happy for a day or two, but then it will come down like, why did I do this? Then they will have the reality check of, what am I really doing this for? If I'm really chasing the money, or I'm being the person that God want me to be. I'm being the person that God desired me to be. 9 times out of 10, a lot of black people, they do it for the money. They don't care about nobody else. If you pay attention to the courses or the things that they sell, bogus, bullshit. You can always learn from a bogus course. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't take nothing as a scam. If I invest into a course and I feel like it was a scam, basically meaning they didn't teach me what I needed to be taught, or what I was actually looking for from that person. Ain't no shame in the game. Hey man, you go ahead, got my money, you doing you. I will not take it as a scam. I would just learn that for myself. You understand me? Hey, I fucked up. I thought you was a better person. But now I'm gonna take what you putting in this course a little bit, and I'm gonna apply it to my life so I can go ahead and build on top of that. So it's never a loss. It's never a dull moment. Never a loss. You can always elevate, whether they give you a bullshit course or an exponential course, like an excellent course. So you always gonna build on top of that. But I want all the black people to, hey, one day we'll come together. One day they'll realize that the chains don't mean shit. The bracelets don't mean shit. The cars don't mean shit. Penthouses, villas, the houses doesn't mean shit. It's all about structure family. What you doing right now, is it for you? Or is it for that other person? Or is it for the person that you brought into this world? Is it for your kids? Is it for your siblings? Is it for your parents? Is it for your grandparents? Because if you're doing everything for you, I guarantee you're going to fall. You're going to fall. Because you're not put on this earth to do things just for yourself. I'm not put on this earth to do things just for Fernando. I'm not bigger than the program. I have people that's looking up to me. Whether they're older than me, whether they're not. I guarantee you, I'm going to be the best at whatever I want to do in life. I can't fail. I won't let them see me fail. But I also won't be the black person being the stereotype, walking around here with the chains, with the bracelet. Let's not say I don't have those things. I own those things. You know, maybe I have a Cuban link, maybe I have the chains, maybe I have the bracelets. But I'm not out here with 6 or 7 around my neck. I'm not out here saying that, hey, this is what you need to. Sometimes when I walk into meetings, I don't have none of that on. I just have myself. Because sometimes I don't want you to look at me like a nigga. I don't want you to look at me like a stereotype. Because I'm already destined for failure. Because I'm a black. You understand me? It's certain people that's going to look at me and like, no, I ain't going to give him a chance. Not because I don't have the skills. I'm overqualified for the job. But because of my skin color. Just because I'm black. You understand me? They're not going to give me a chance because I'm black. So why would I put a chain on my neck? Why would I get the bracelet so it just can go ahead and make them happy? Make them have the happy feet. Do the happy dance. Because that stereotype that they already had in my head, come on, man, it done went to the moon. They like, oh yeah, he different. You understand me? But when I articulate my words, when I start speaking, they be like, hey, there's something wrong with him. Bro, it's not all about the change in the bracelet. People love nice things. But I'm out here trying to teach the black community. It's not all about that, man. Once you see on social media, it's a facade. The niggas that having all the chains and the bracelet, them niggas they are not happy with themselves. Them niggas are desperate. It just look good for the media. It just look good for a picture. It look good for a video on Instagram. So I can get the likes, so I can get the comments, so they can sell a course, so they can sell a lifestyle. Bro, that's not the wave at all. But I'm gonna teach you as a black man, bro, that's not how we moving. That's how we shouldn't move. Especially you watch my video, man, this shit is real life. I don't give a fuck about the materialistic thing. It's great to enjoy it, but once you get to that place, once you get to that destination, it's okay to enjoy it. But I'm not saying you have to carry yourself, because one, you already have a target on your back, being black. A lot of people are not gonna give you a chance just off the simple fact that you're black. But once you start making money in the world, racism goes away. You might see it now if you're working in a factory. If you're making a little above minimum wage, you will see it in the workplace. Racism is only a thing for the poor people. Middle class, not so much. But once you start making a percentage amount of money, a certain amount of money, racism isn't a thing. They don't give a damn about what color you are. How can you benefit me and how can I benefit you? You understand me? That's the motto. The white people don't see no black people. They don't see them as racist. They don't be racist up top when they make your money. They like, hey, Fernando, how you doing, man? Hey, then we have a articulate conversation. How can I help your business? Can you help my business? But they don't give a damn about the racism. It's only about the black people that's at that level is sticking to it as like, oh yeah, you doing that because he racist. Bro, get out of that mindset, man. Oh, he doing that because I'm black. Maybe, because that's a poor mindset. How about you boss the fuck up your life? How about you boss up your life? You understand me? And get it together. Maybe you have to leave their environment. Some people have to leave their hometown to become another person that God wants them to be. The person that God wants you to be isn't in the hometown that you're in right now. It's in that place where it's miles and miles away. Maybe the person that God wants you to be with, it isn't your husband right now. Isn't your wife right now. Isn't the person that you with right now, your significant other. You understand me? So the path that God wants you to be on, or that he's destined for you to take, is different for everybody. But I guarantee you, if you keep that mindset as in like, okay, I'm staying in my hometown because my kids here, my parents here, it's great for babysitting, and I'm just used to it, I guarantee your mind wouldn't grow. You have to leave the country. You have to leave your hometown. Maybe you have to see a different environment. What you're not exposed to, you'll never be able to experience. How would you know about the Rolls Royce? Rolls Royce don't have commercials. You might see it on Instagram like, oh, what's that? That's a nice car. And then when you go in, feel it and touch it, and when you go in there and drive it, the recoil on the Rolls Royce, man, it's amazing. I'm talking about ain't no snatching, no nothing. It's just a smooth drive. But you have to experience it. You have to get out of your environment. That's why you're not growing. You understand me? You're like a fish in a little fish bowl. You're not the fish in the pond. You can't just go anywhere. You're in a fish bowl. Because you can only go within the dimensions of this fish bowl. Oh, you see this, you see that, you see that. You see the same three things every day. But once you start seeing the materialistic things, that's when you gonna start expanding your mind. I need that. Okay, you start looking up how much it is. Oh, it's this much amount monthly. I need to start making that. What I'm gonna do? What am I good at? What kind of skills can I build for myself? What am I great at right now? Oh, nothing? Okay, I have to become great at something right now. So over time, I can build something such amazing that people won't even expect from me. Excuse me. But for the black people, man, one day, y'all will get it right. One day, y'all will get out the mindset as in, okay, is racism down here? Racism is only for the poor. It's more like a puppet mindset, a poor mindset. Meaning only the people that have limited access to certain things or can't get certain things, those are people that have the mindset, a poor mindset. Meaning they don't know no better because they never experienced anything outside of their area. That's why I advise all young men, I advise even the women, I advise everybody to leave your environment. It's not just because I'm trying to make you, I am trying to make you uncomfortable. I'm not ain't gonna lie. You have to become uncomfortable to be comfortable. If you stay in your environment 20, 15, 50 years, yeah, maybe you done aged, you probably 50 years old, but you dumb as a sack of rocks. Where's your experience? You don't have no experience. As a man, character builds adversity. What the fuck have you been through if you stayed in the same proximity for 50 fucking years? Like, what have you been? What you gonna learn? What you gonna tell me? What have you experienced? You can only experience within the proximity of where you're learning at. But if you go from this state, this state, this state, this country, now you're getting all that in. Now you have culture shock. Oh, back at home we do this, but they do this. Substitute it for that. No, come on, man. Once you start learning about other people's culture, you start to realize that you're no longer in a cage anymore. But now, since you were so restricted to your area, you're like one of the tigers in the zoo. You're in a cage. You can only go so far, and you have people that will come in and out. You'll have celebrities that come in and out that will have concerts, festivals within your hometown, and you will go and the next day you'll go back to your job. You'll go back to your regular life. The lions and the tigers in the cage, they do the same thing. Every day, people come and take pictures with them while they sedated off of medicine. People come and take pictures, come and play with them. They don't know where they are. They never seen what they're supposed to be. They never seen what a true tiger and lion is in the wild. They only know the proximity of when they was brought younger into this environment, they just grew big. And now they just think, okay, this is the mind of a lion, or this is the mind of a tiger. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. They don't realize the potential of themselves. So they just get used to the fact that I'm gonna be in this zoo for life, which is sad. Anybody that watching the video, I just hope, I have the faith, I just hope that if you want change, you're gonna have to change your environment. If you don't want to change your environment, it's okay. Click off this video. It's okay. Nobody wants to be uncomfortable. But to get to the place that God's desire you to be, or to get to the place that you want to be, you're going to have to become uncomfortable. But you will become comfortable along the journey. But for the black people, hey man, I wish everybody but the best. I love everyone. I don't show no petty, no disrespect to any race, and ethnicity. What is it? Whether it's the Asian, Hispanics, the white, I love everybody equally. I'm not gonna be the person that be like, oh, he racist because I'm black. But at the end of the day, man, if you're gonna think like that, you gotta get away from me. And it's a poor mindset. But you have to keep in the back of your mind, hey, I'm still black. Don't make that be a limit though. Because people gonna still look at you and be like, I ain't gonna give him a job. He might be overqualified. He might know all the skills on this application, but I just don't want to work along someone of that skin color. Bro, don't let that determine your destination. Please don't let that determine your destination, man. Go somewhere and apply where you're needed. Maybe you don't need to be in that person's face right now. Maybe that person was gonna be your downfall. That person was gonna cause you to, okay, go to jail. That person gonna cause you to dumb yourself down. Man, no, fuck that. You're not a fish in a fishbowl. You are a fish in a pond. We are limitless, man. I want everybody to be great today, man. All the black people, man. I pray we get there. We're gonna get there. But we have to stop having the poor mindset. We gotta stop blaming others for the accountability and blame ourselves. When you start blaming yourself, I guarantee you life will get easier, because it's like I put myself in that situation. For example, say if I was in a relationship with my ex, I'm not gonna take the responsibility of, okay, she left me. If that was to happen, I would look at it and like, okay, She left me because X, Y, and Z. Okay, I take full accountability because if I never said yes to being her boyfriend, being the person that she want to be with, I would have never put myself in that situation. I take full accountability because if I would have put up the dishes at night, maybe it wouldn't have led to that decision of us breaking up. You understand me? You have to take accountability for everything, whether you want to accept it or not, whether you was right or wrong. Man, let's get it together. I hope everybody have an amazing day, man. Like, subscribe, comment, and if you like videos like this, hey, just keep engaging with me. Let me know that you here with me. And it can be one day where you sit back and watch this video and be like, Fernando Wicker, I remember him. I watched his videos and he saved me from unaliving myself. He saved me from doing the unexpected. He saved me from doing something that I would have regretted in life. His words of wisdom. I'm the greatest of all time, man. You understand me? I'm going to give y'all the real cutthroat life perspective. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing for you because life is not sugarcoated. Life is cutthroat. Hey, people going to watch this video and be like, hey, man, Fernando Wicker, he's a living legend. I guarantee you, man, I'm the greatest. I want everybody to be great and live up to their fullest potential. But you have to want it. You have to work harder than the next man. If you take off tomorrow because you want a rest day or you're tired, I guarantee you, you have people like me, you have people that's behind you that's going to surpass you by a week just because you took 24 hours off. This is not a game. People really want it more than you. But it seems like you don't want it that much because you want to rest. You want to rest. You want to rest. You want to rest. You want to go out and party. You want to go out and smoke. You want to do hookah. You want to go and do drugs. But it's people out here that are starving for the position that you in. And once they get to the position that you in, they're going to want more. That fire going to be lit under them. I just want to say, man, hey, I'll meet you at the top. Let's get it.